Good evening and welcome to the Newshour Agenda. Madhavdas Gopalkrishnan. As the nation awaits the return of Lord Ram to his rightful abode, politics is casting a shadow over the Astha of devotees. After calling Ram a poll agent of BJP and a symbol of Hindu Rashtra, now comes another shocker or a controversial statement coming in from the India bloc. Sharad Pawar's leader has asserted that Ram ate meat. This comes from seasoned NCP leader Jitendra Awadh, who now says that being a hunter in jungle, Ram could not have been vegetarian. This has led to massive outrage from many quarters. When confronted, Jitendra Awadh has expressed regret if his statement hurt anyone. But he has defiantly asserted that even Valmiki wrote about Ram eating meat. In fact, to back his claim, Jitendra Awadh has furbished two versions of translations from Valmiki's Ramayana, one by IIT Kanpur and another by M.K. Murthy of Ayodhya Kand chapter 52 verse 89. Here Sita is praying to Ma Ganga for a safe return to Ayodhya. Listen in to the NCP leader.
राम आपला आहे, बहुजनांचा आहे राम. शिकार करून खाणारा राम तो आमचा आहे, आमच्या बहुजनांचा. तुम्ही जिथे आम्हाला सगळे शाकाहारी बनवायला जातात की आम्ही रामाचा आदर्श पाळतो आणि आम्ही मटण खातो. हा रामाचा आदर्श. राम हा शाकाहारी नव्हता, तो मांसाहारी होता. 14 वर्ष जंगलात राहणारा माणूस कुठे जाणार हो ते शाकाहारी शोधायला? कंट्रोवर्सी क्या? राम का खाना क्या था? कोई बता देवे कि राम मेथी की भाजी खाता था? आप अपने कहने पे कायम है बिल्कुल, इसको बिल्कुल कायम है। आप क्या भारत को शाकाहारी बनाना चाहते हैं क्या? इस देश के 80% लोग आज भी मांसाहारी है, ये रामभक्त नहीं है ना। लोग भावनाओं का आदर करते हुए इस विषय पे शायद किसी का दिल दुखा होगा, बहुत जन का दिल दुखा है, मैं खेद व्यक्त करता हूँ। लेकिन आज के बाद 22 तारीख तक लॉजिक पे बात होनी ही नहीं है, भावनाओं पे ही बात होनी है, इसलिए तो मैं खेद व्यक्त करता हूँ। मैं बोलता हूँ, अभ्यास करके बोलता हूँ, बेमतलब बात नहीं करता हूँ, ये मेरी आदत नहीं है। मैं जो भी बात रखता हूँ रेफरेंसेस के साथ रखता हूँ। अगर मैं वाल्मीकि रामायण का रेफरेंस रखता हूँ तो इसका मतलब आप समझिए कि मैं अभ्यास करके आया था।
There was massive outrage over his comments. That were protests, in fact, that were taking place across Maharashtra against Awadh as well. While his India partner, the DMK, backed him, others like the JDU and Congress were forced to condemn the statements. Listen.
Whatever he is living in the forest for 14 years as per the ruling of his father, he could not have prepared food with rice and other things. Maybe he might have consumed meat.
भगवान राम के जीवन वृत्त की जानकारी क्या है? ये सब को कुछ नहीं है, मीडिया में बने रहने के लिए, टीआरपी बटोरने के लिए अनाप शनाप बयान देते हैं। इसलिए हमारा तो अनुरोध होगा कि इनको पहले रामायण पढ़ाना चाहिए।
हमारे भगवान श्री राम हमारे आस्था है, हमारी भावना है, और कौन क्या बोलता है उसका इशू नहीं है, लेकिन किसी की भभूति भी नहीं है, इतना हम कहेंगे।
And while India partners are being accused of maligning Ram, a Ram Bhakt is being hounded in Karnataka, says the BJP. Shrikant Pujari, a Kar Sevak, has been arrested for a 1992 riot case. Everyone from the Chief Minister to the Home Minister and even the Commissioner has claimed that this was routine and that he was an absconder. But this claim has today been exposed. Times Now has accessed a police status report of the case that shows that the accused was never absconding and that the police were well aware of it. Not once or twice, but at least on 5 occasions he gave his hazri or his presence to the police. Once in the year 2002, then a couple of times in 2003, then in 2009. And this also means that the police were well aware of his location and yet he was tagged as an absconder.
So from time to time, it is a routine police procedure that in all such long pending cases, we make efforts to trace the accused. As outcome of our effort, in total 37 cases, we were successful in securing the absconding accused. And for us, it is just another riot case in which the accused was absconding and whom we have secured along with the absconders in other cases.
ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡದವರಿಗೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರತಿಭಟನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರಾ? ನೀನು ಅದು ಕೇಳೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
ಅವ್ರೇನು ಕಾನೂನಿಗೆ ವಿರುದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ಏನು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಆದರೆ ಇವರು ಅನವಶ್ಯಕವಾಗಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಬಹಳ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಪ್ರಮಾಣದ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಹೇಗೆ ಸಹಿಸಬೇಕು?
Today, when confronted, however, the police commissioner claimed that it was a case of an absconding accused finally being arrested.
The original statement was that he was absconding, no ma'am. That's the reason, because if he's appeared before the police for good behavior in these 3 cases, that means the police were aware about where he is, right?
See, this particular case, which was pending since 2006, which is a LPR. LPR is a long pending report, and usually what happens, like whenever there is an LPR, the person has to be produced before the court.
Yeah.
That process was not completed, and that was completed.
For more on this, we have with us Tuhin Sinha, BJP spokesperson. Vinod Bansal of the VHP is with us. We also have with us Inderpal Singh, who's from the NCP Ajit Pawar camp. Dr. Asha Mirge, NCP leader from the Sharad Pawar camp, is with us on the broadcast. Kapil Madan, lawyer, is joining us. Vivek Silas of the Samajwadi Party also joins us, as is Syed Asad Abbas, who's a political analyst. Let me start with you first and foremost, Dr. Asha Mirge. The controversy, of course, many would say, or at least Mr. Awadh would want, should end with his expressing of regrets. But at the moment, the BJP is protesting. They are saying that there should be a legal case against Mr. Awadh for the kind of statements that he has made. Your response, Dr. Asha Mirge.
Firstly, though he is from our party, it is his personal opinion, not NCP's opinion, not India's opinion, as per the say of the media or say of the BJP. First thing. Second thing, there is the head of in Maharashtra. They are ruling. They can have their choice of giving FIR or whatsoever. But last but not the least, no one has seen what actually Ram ate there. And we are also Hindus. But we are not Hindutvavadi. So do our Shivaji Maharaj. So do our Yashwantrao Chauhan Honorable. Or so do our Honorable Chandraji Pawar and even Jitendra Awhad. So, if they wanted to file a case, they have to. Their home minister is there. He will fight in the court of law. Okay.
Tuhin Sinha, if you have the reins of power. If you want, you can file a case. Your party leaders are demanding that there should be action. But the NCP leader here says that you have the power in your hands to do that.
We are not demanding. We are not demanding. The power is in their hands.
The BJP is demanding. The BJP is demanding, but I'm saying that you are saying that it is completely in the hands of the ruling party.
If they want to, they can. It is their opinion. They have got that right.
Let's get their version, ma'am. Let's get their version. You've had your say. Let's get into BJP as well. Yeah. Tuhin.
Madhav, Jitendra Awhad is a man of compromised antecedents. This is not the first time that he has spoken rubbish. He is the same person who had asked for the hanging of the director of the Kerala story. He's the same person who had glorified Ishrat Jahan. And somebody like him is not equipped to talk about Bhagwan Ram. But then, he's catering to a closet jihadi constituency. And therefore, that explains his repeated attempts to provoke the majority community. As far as action is concerned, we don't say before, it's been a day. You wait and see, because this government is an uncompromising government when it comes to taking actions against these people. But these people definitely got encouraged under Uddhav Thackeray. In the 2.5 years that Uddhav Thackeray was in power, all these people got bolstered to an extent that they think they can get away with anything. Gone are the days of Uddhav Thackeray government. Gone are the days of, Congress playing ball to all of these. You will see what action is taken. But, this is not an isolated case. Repeated attempts are being made, like you showed the instances in Karnataka. The Karnataka government is so vindictive. After 31 years, they are digging out. They are finding people who were involved.
Tuhin, I'm just going to request your indulgence for a few moments, because I'm going to go topic by topic. Otherwise, it's very difficult to discuss these. Each of them have their own unique complexities. I'm just requesting you to appreciate that. And let me stick to the topic at hand, which is first Mr. Awadh. Let's deal with that particular topic first. Asha Mirge, he's a repeat offender. He has made several controversial comments in the past, and we've seen the BJP in the past come out to say that, look here, these are people who first did not want a Ram temple, And now that the temple construction is happening and the entire consecration ceremony is about to take place, that they want to destroy that moment as well. This is what Sudhanshu Trivedi of the BJP said just yesterday. How do you respond to that, Dr. Asha Mirige?
Who are we to say that we want Ram Mandir or we don't want? Our Honorable Supreme Court has given the result, and that is according to the Constitution wrote by our Honorable Ambedkar Sahab. And there is no one who can say, yes, I want Mandir, and no one who can say, I don't want Mandir, will rule there. The rule of the justice, the rule of the Supreme Court. Who has given the result? Supreme Court has given the result. So it is according to the Supreme Court that there is or there will be Mandir there.
But why are we seeing so many controversial statements coming in? The BJP is saying that why is these repeated controversial statements, and there's been a flurry of them over the last several days?
Why? The answer of why is personal. Who said it? And he has got again the right to talk. He said it. The answer why is with that person.
No,
But
freedom of speech
definitely,
also
being
comes
a
with
big-
some riders
being-
and responsibilities, ma'am. It's not an absolute right in this country.
Being a spokesperson, I will definitely say that this is not the party's opinion and this is not
Tuhin.
our India's opinion.
All right, many
That
hands going up. Tuhin, let me bring in one aspect. Mr. Jitendra Awhad, in his defense, even when he was expressing regret, quotes from the Ayodhya Kand, I beg your pardon, when he refers to certain verses and chapters where he says these references are there, particular translations of IIT and of Mr. KVK Murthy that he's also referred to. Tuhin Sinha.
No, my point is Mr. Awad is not equipped to talk about these things. If you go by his antecedents, he has a repeated tendency to provoke the majority community. And I'm very amused by, the NCP representative comments that, it's his personal opinion, which clearly shows that he enjoys full support of Sharad Pawar. These people are fading into oblivion. Even if now they can't take a stand and sack such rogue elements who continuously fuel tension between communities, then, they will be completely decimated and they will be completely out of scene in the next elections. I think it's still time for ma'am to take action, to ask Sharad Pawar to stand up for Hindu beliefs. But, these are the people who continuously provoke and test the patience of the majority community.
Okay, let me bring in Kapil Madan. Kapil Madan, you support the Congress party and therefore, there's a series of comments. We saw them play out right at the beginning of the show. First, he refers to Lord Ram as a Bahujan. Then later he says he's a Kshatriya, therefore he would have eaten non-veg. Tuhin Sinha just said that this is an attempt to just divide into communities. And that's the kind of narrative that the NCP leader and perhaps other political party leaders are wanting to play out. Your response to that charge coming from BJP?
Yeah, so Madhav, we all understand how BJP IT cell works. They have the ability to, spin and, give color to, completely different color to what has been said. Having said that, let me make a very short point here. Now, is Mr. Tuhin Sinha says that, non-vegetarian eating people are lesser Hindus? Can he confirm on this channel whether the parliamentarians from the BJP, elected from the BJP, all of them are vegetarians and there is no non-vegetarian eating parliamentarian in BJP?
Is there a difference between people eating non-veg and gods eating non-veg? Is there some difference there?
No. Let me now explain, Madhav. In Hinduism also, you have different sort of practices, and if you go to different places, you will see in some of the places, animal sacrifices happen, and people do eat non-vegetarian food who are staunch Hindus.
Okay.
I mean, the fact that you want to create a debate out of it, you are trying to demean and you are trying to put a question mark to their faith, their faith in Hinduism, just because of the fact that they prefer a non-vegetarian food.
Okay. Your question. Yeah, I want Tuhin to answer your question. So let Tuhin come in now. Tuhin, please answer the question. Do all leaders of the BJP, are they all vegetarian? And is there a deliberate attempt at trying to polarize on this basis? Please respond to him.
No, I don't know what Kapil Madan, how he comprehends, issues, because I was not even getting into the vegetarian, non-vegetarian debate. My limited point is that a rogue element like Jitendra Awadh has no authority. Is he a sage? Is he a philosopher? Is he even a well-read person to be speaking about these issues? The only intent over here is to provoke. And that intent should be condemned by all. You know, I mean, why doesn't he talk about the development of his ghettos, the place where he represents? He should be focusing on the local issues. He's not equipped to talk about it.
Okay.
So tell me, what credentials does he have? The fact that he had glorified a slain terrorist, Ishrat Jahan.
So Kapil, let me ask you one question though. Kapil, are you endorsing the statement of Jitendra Awhad today? Kapil, are you endorsing? Do you agree with the statement of Mr. Awad? Simple question.
No, I am not endorsing the statement. But what I see here is now, so Tuhin has just exposed the hypocrisy of the BJP. He cannot on record say whether all the parliamentarians elected by the BJP, whether they are non-vegetarian eating parliamentarians or not.
This debate is not about vegetarian versus non-vegetarian. Please don't obfuscate the issue.
Why, if a man...
The debate is about repeatedly talking ill about, repeatedly casting aspersions about Hindu gods and goddesses when you have no authority to talk about them.
Now tell me something. Now, we all see how Tuhin wants to drift away because he does not have any answer. Because the moment he gives an answer, he would be exposing the BJP's
No, but Kapil, please. The subject over here is the comments he has made on Lord Ram, which has caused the controversy. If he had talked about people being vegetarian or non-vegetarian, that's a different thing. The point being made over here, let me bring in Vinod Bansal. Vinod Bansal, one second, Tuhin, just a second, let me bring in others, please. Vinod Bansal, the question that many are raising today is that, this is some kind of attempt at polarizing society. Is there a difference between talking about people eating meat? Or is that the problem in this case, or is it the problem that he has referred to Lord Ram's dietary habits?
Actually, this is the basic point which we have raised now. One should understand that eating this non-veg or veg is no difference for the society at all today. I do agree that many of the Hindus eat the non-veg. But if you talk about the Ram, if you talk about Ramayana, or if you talk about any this script of the Ramayana, you must understand the basic theme of the Ramayana, number one. Number two, you must understand Sanskrit. You must understand the Sanskrit literature. Unless and until you are this knowledge enough to interpret the particular verses, then you cannot say like this. आप देखिए कि अगर आप संस्कृत की बात करते हैं, एक मास शब्द है. मास शब्द का मतलब संस्कृत में महीना भी होता है. मास का मतलब एक उड़द की दाल भी होता है. मास का मतलब एक मीट भी हो सकता है. लेकिन जिस ये वर्ष को ये रेफर कर रहे हैं, इनकी विदूषित मानसिकता जो है ना, जो ये चीप पब्लिसिटी के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से ये सोच रहे हैं, दैट इज एब्सोल्युटली रॉन्ग. अगर किसी भी IITN ने किया होगा तो दे आर नॉट हैविंग नॉलेज एनफ टू डिफाइन एंड this elaborate the Ramayana. रामायण के लिए तो आपको किसी शास्त्री के पास जाना पड़ेगा ना, किसी संस्कृत के विद्वान के पास जाना पड़ेगा ना, किसी संत के शरण में जाना चाहिए ना जी. ऐसा ये अगर पॉलिटिशियंस ही हमारे धर्म ग्रंथों का अगर इंटरप्रिटेशन करने लगे तो हो गया काम. हम देखिए ये जो है ना विकृत मानसिकता को दर्शाता है. इस समय देश जो है ना जी पूरी तरह से उत्सव के माहौल में है, और उस समय ये वो काम कर रहे हैं जो कि रामचरितमानस में दिखाया गया था कि जब वो रामचंद्र जी जो एक यज्ञ को बचाने के लिए गए थे, क्योंकि साधु जब यज्ञ करते थे तो उस समय ये जो निशाचर थे, पिशाच थे, वो हड्डियां, मांस और रक्त डाला करते थे. दिस इज द सिचुएशन लाइक दिस. दे आर द पीपल हु आर ट्राइंग टू डेविएट और डिस्ट्रक्ट द ग्लोरीफाइंग एटमॉस्फेयर ऑफ द कंट्री. आप देखिए देश कहां से कहां पहुंच गया और ये कहां पर अभी अटके पड़े हैं.
But Vinod Bansal, but I'll just ask you one question. One question that Kapil Madan refers to. He says that animal sacrifice, for instance, is a part in many parts of the countries. That's a part of Hindu rituals. So therefore, is it so wrong to believe? Is it so wrong to believe? It's there. It's in many parts of the countries, in the eastern parts of the country. We see this very often, and therefore there are those who believe that that is also a part of Hinduism. That is, those rituals are also very much part of Hinduism.
नहीं, देखिए बात यह है कि अगर किसी जगह पर अभी भी कोई बलि प्रथा मौजूद है, हम उसको धीरे धीरे करके खत्म कर रहे हैं. एक दो केसेस में मैं मान सकता हूं कि इट में भी रेयर, बट भगवान राम के बारे में इस तरह से कहना ये सरासर अन्याय है, अविद्या है, अनैतिकता है और देश की सेंटिमेंट्स को भड़काने की प्रयास है. आप देखिए उसके बारे में कह सकते हैं, अगर किसी देवी के ऊपर मान लो कोई अपना बलि चढ़ी जा रही है तो उसको आप कह सकते हैं कि बलि चढ़ाई जा रही है, उसमें हम मना नहीं करते अगर चढ़ाई जा रही है तो, एंड वी आर गोइंग टू स्टॉप इट ऑल्सो। बट क्वेश्चन इज दैट कि राम के बारे में ऐसा कहना ये सरासर गलत है, हार्टिंग सेंटीमेंट्स है, और ये जो एक बायस माइंडसेट से दिया गया एक कैलकुलेटेड स्टेटमेंट है।
Okay, it's a biased mindset. Vivek Sailas, it's a biased mindset. Where do you stand? Are you going to come out in defense of Mr. Awad today? Or do you think that what he has said is indefensible?
No, I will not come in defense of Mr. Jitendra Awhad, not at all. Whatever he said. If anything, that is hurting the sentiments of the people of India is not acceptable. As you told me on the show that the Bharatiya Janata Party is all set to, they are demanding legal action against Mr. Jitendra Awhad. That is also, but the Bharatiya Janata Party should also understand what Mr. Yogi Adityanath said during the Rajasthan election. He said that Lord Hanuman is Banwasi and Adivasi. And most of the Banwasis and Adivasis are non-vegetarian. So what did he mean to say by that? And what Mr. Dilip Ghosh said about Ma Durga, I cannot say it on, I feel ashamed to say it on the television, but nothing has been done against him. Bharatiya Janata Party was absolutely mum. Even Tuhin Sinha. What the leader from the Bharatiya Janata Party said about Lord Ram, Ma Janki and Lord Hanuman inside the Lok Sabha, we all saw that. What did the Deputy Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Mr. Dinesh Sharma, former Deputy CM, said about Ma Sita? It's absolutely unacceptable. But Bharatiya Janata Party should look what their leaders have been saying, but they don't want to comment on that. Okay. What Mr. Sanjay Nishad said. Mr. Sanjay Nishad said that Lord Ram is illegitimate. Nothing can be more brutal and incredibly horrible than this, what Mr. Sanjay Nishad said. But still, he is the cabinet minister in Yogi Adityanath's government. It's very amazing and very surprising.
Vinod Bansal, this is only one-sided outrage. When there are leaders in BJP who make controversial statements about gods, they are not challenged. No action is taken against them, says Vivek Sailas. Please respond to him.
माधव, दो चीजें हैं। अगर किसी ने गलती की है तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि मुझे भी वो राइट मिल जाता कि मैं भी गलती करूं। नंबर वन। नंबर टू इज दैट मेरी बहन ने ये बताया कि भाई देखिए एक नेता ने कोई स्टेटमेंट दिया तो दैट इज नॉट ए स्टेटमेंट ऑफ द पार्टी और द INDIA। मैं कहना चाहता हूं INDIA का या पार्टी का स्टेटमेंट क्या होता है? क्या वो राइटिंग में दिया जाता है वही स्टेटमेंट होता है, या पार्टी प्रेसिडेंट देता है वही स्टेटमेंट होता है? ये नेता कुछ बोलता है उसका भी कुछ स्टेटमेंट की वैल्यू है। नंबर वन। नंबर टू, मैं बोल रहा हूँ, मुझे बोलने का भी परमिशन दीजिए ना, ये हिंदू को भी बोलने का परमिशन दीजिए ना। मैं कह रहा हूँ कि जो समाजवादी पार्टी के लीडर ने अभी जो क्वेश्चन उठाए हैं, जैसे हमने प्रोटेस्ट दर्ज किया इसके लिए, क्या आपने प्रोटेस्ट दर्ज किया? हैव यू रेज्ड एनी वॉइस? हैव यू फाइल्ड एन FIR? मैं कहता हूं आपको, अगर आपको लगता है बिल्कुल ये गलत है तो डेफिनेटली यू शुड फाइल द FIR. यू गो, आर यू नॉट हिंदू? यू मस्ट हैव डन इट. You must have protested. If you are Hindu, it shows that you are not Hindu.
Vivek Sailas, did you protest? Did you take the adequate legal action? That's a question coming from Vinod Bansal.
Actually, my question was to Mr. Tuhin Sinha. He was talking so big and so clean and so pious and everything about the Bharatiya Janata Party. But Mr. Tuhin Sinha should also say about their leaders. And you know, what Shobha Karandalje, the member of parliament from the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Okay, since you okay, you want Tuhin to answer? Fine, Tuhin.
She said that Prime Minister Modi is greater and bigger than Lord Ram.
समाजवादी पार्टी,
she was promoted to
समाजवादी पार्टी हमेशा नरेश अग्रवाल का एग्जाम्पल देती है कि उन्होंने राम के बारे में क्या कहा था। ये भूल जाते हैं कि जब उन्होंने राम के बारे में कहा था तब वो समाजवादी पार्टी में थे, वो समाजवादी पार्टी के संस्कार थे। जब से वो भारतीय जनता पार्टी में आए, भारतीय जनता पार्टी के संस्कार ऐसे हैं कि वो राम के खिलाफ कुछ नहीं कह सकते। राम के खिलाफ या किसी भी हिंदू भगवान के खिलाफ, हिंदू आस्थाओं के खिलाफ कोई भी कुछ कहे, ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी को स्वीकार नहीं होगा और इसमें हमें कोई सफाई देने की आवश्यकता नहीं है। देखिए, ये कांग्रेस पार्टी है जो जितेंद्र अहवाद के खिलाफ बोल नहीं पाती है। ये उद्धव ठाकरे हैं जो बोल नहीं पाते हैं। मैं समाजवादी पार्टी को चैलेंज करता हूं कि ये जो ज्ञान बांट रहे हैं उससे पहले ये स्वामी प्रसाद मौर्य को अपनी पार्टी से निकाले बाहर। माधव, जब तक स्वामी प्रसाद मौर्य हमारी पार्टी में थे,
okay, one by one, gentlemen, please, one by one. Yeah,
संस्कार के साथ
I'm coming to Vivek Sailas. He's asking you a question. Now listen to him. देखिए
माधव जी, जब तक जब तक स्वामी प्रसाद मौर्य भाजपा में थे, वो भाजपा के संस्कार से चलते थे। एक बार उन्होंने हिम्मत नहीं की थी ये अनाप शनाप बकने की, जो वो समाजवादी पार्टी में जाके करते हैं।
Okay, answer that. Vivek Salas, there is a problem because it is even an example of your own party has been cited here by Tuhin Sinha of the leader Swami Prasad Maurya, who repeatedly questions Ramcharitmanas, makes several statements which the BJP says are unacceptable.
I condemn Swami Prasad Maurya with the strongest support. Will he condemn Mr. Dilip Ghosh? Will he condemn
क्या निकालिए उसको पार्टी से बाहर?
Listen to me. Now please be quiet and listen to me. I condemn him with the strongest support. Will you condemn Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath? Will you condemn Mr. Dilip Ghosh? Will you condemn Sanjay Nishad? Will you? Yes or no? You don't have the guts to condemn. Because you have a dubious character.
Okay.
जी ने जो कहा, उसकी कहाँ से ये तुलना कर रहे हैं?
Okay.
Where is he?
All right. Let me come in now. I want to bring in one second, gentlemen. Please let me just come in now. There are two panelists who have not even spoken yet. I want to bring in Inderpal Singh. Inderpal Singh, your party, the NCP Ajit Pawar faction, is also part of the ruling dispensation. If there's so much of outrage taking place, then your party can go ahead and take whatever legal action that the BJP etc. are demanding. Mr. Inderpal Singh.
Definitely, Mr. Jitendra Awhad has made this statement publicly, and he was made this statement from the dais, and he was in the public at that time. He was addressing to the public, so he cannot say that it is his personal statement. It is the party statement, and Jitendra Awhad is a national general secretary of the party. Apart from that, he is a very important leader of the NCP Sharad Pawar Gut, and he is a spokesperson. He cannot make such kind of cheap statement, and he cannot hurt the religious sentiment of Hindus, and on the name of secular, he cannot make any blunder statement. Definitely, our party will file the criminal proceeding within very short time, tomorrow or day after tomorrow, and we will initiate because nowadays Modi ji, we are with the Modi government. Ajit Dada is with the Modi government, and we are very much following the way Modi government is taking the nation to a next step. कितनी अच्छे तरीके से विकास हो रहा है. So we don't want that a leader should and political leader should avoid to making a statement on the religious God.
Okay, let me now bring in Syed Asad Abbas, because Syed Asad Abbas, the entire question and the entire debate surrounding Jitendra Awhad is happening in the backdrop of what we are seeing in Karnataka. Today, the Karnataka government, which has repeatedly said that Mr. Shrikant Pujari is an absconder, today stands exposed, because the police's own report shows how in 2002, in 2003, in 2005, and as recently as 2017 and 18 has also been in touch with the police. How can such a person, whose family says we stay 100 meters away from police station, be declared an absconder in the first place, is a question that the family members and the BJP are asking today. Syed Abbas.
Madhav Sahab, I request my respective panelists to please allow me 2 minutes time after 25 minutes. Thank you very much. A couple of points. I will directly come to the Shrikant Pujari question. Shrikant Pujari is not only arrested for the fact that he was a part of the alleged criminal of the Babri demolition. He was also arrested for gambling, for attempt to murder, and 14 other cases. 16 cases as per the court's order and the order given by the police commissioner Renuka Saukarji. He has been arrested along with 36 other people. He is only 32nd on the list. So my simple question to BJP is, why is your party rallying behind an alleged criminal with 16 cases against him? There is a statewide protest. Also, now let me make a clear statement here that why is BJP trying to twist and turn facts here in Karnataka? What did B.K. Hariprasad say? He spoke of the security of the people who traveled to Ayodhya for the Bhavya Ram Mandir's consecration ceremony. He spoke of taking precautionary measures. He also spoke of providing better measures and complete security to them to avoid any untoward incidents like Godhra to take place. here BJP wants to twist and turn. Let me give you a simple point. I do not believe
Mr. Abbas,
that
there are two separate issues that you are debating over here. Let me ask you a simple question. Let me ask you a simple question. I'm asking you only this question. Why is it that the government, which claimed that it's an absconder today, and today, in fact, Mr. Parmeshwar says that if there's been some lapse in the police, we'll look into it. Today, the government's own statement stands exposed because here you have a document, a police document, that says that he's been going to the police station. How can such a person be an absconder? Can you explain to us?
I think, Madhav Sahab, the police commissioner and the Hubli Dharwad authorities, we have given an even better answer. They have stated, irrespective of being an absconder, there are 15 other cases on him. So for one case, they need to let go of the 15 other cases.
So you remember the 31-year-old case after such a long period of time only when the consecration is happening is what the BJP is asking you.
No, sir. It is not only the Karsevaks who've been arrested. He is only one of the Karsevaks. There are 35 others who've been arrested only because of the court's order.
All the other 35 are also Karsevaks according to you?
Disputed.
All the other 35 are also Karsevaks?
Not all of them, sir. There have been others with the old pending cases.
Okay, Vinod Bansal. Vinod Bansal.
Okay, now allow me to make a point. 30 seconds, sir.
Yeah. I'm coming back to you. One second. Let Vinod Bansal respond to you on that.
देखिए माधव, ये टोटली एक्सपोज हो चुके हैं. ये वही सरकार है ना जो कि इलेक्शन के दौरान कह रही थी कि हम हनुमान जी का मंदिर बनाएंगे, इलेक्शन के दौरान कह रहे थे कि हम ये करेंगे वो करेंगे. अब आप देखिए कि सारे जैसी गवर्नमेंट आई तुरंत उन्होंने जो कानून थे, धर्मांतरण विरोधी कानून था, उसको रिवर्ट कर दिया. गौ हत्यारों के साथ सीधी खड़ी हो रही है. और आप देखिए अब राम भक्तों के ऊपर अंकुश लगाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं ये लोग. अब देखिए ये टोटली एक्सपोज है. इनकी दिक्कत ये है, द एंटायर INTIA is united to attack on Hindu beliefs, Hindu sentiments, Hindu scriptures and Hindu point of respects. आप देखिए एक के बाद एक. अब ये जो कॉन्सेक्रेशन सेरेमनी है, हमारे राम जी जो गर्भगृह में विराजमान हो रहे हैं, इनकी समस्या ये है कि वो उनके लिए सबसे बड़ी पीड़ा का विषय है. एक के बाद एक कोई सनातन को नेस्तनाबूद करता है. कभी कोई कहता है कि भाई हम तो जाएंगे नहीं, हम तो मानेंगे नहीं, हमारे भाई ये आइडल कहां से आई, उसको क्यों नहीं बिठाया, मुहूर्त क्या है, तमाम तरह की बातें. अब लास्ट में कर्नाटक सरकार सीधा जो कार सेवक थे उनको 30 साल बाद याद आई. 30 साल तक कहां सोए हुए थे भाई? व्हाई डोंट यू क्लोज द केसेस बिफोर? ये सीधा षड्यंत्र है, हिंदू द्रोही षड्यंत्र है जो कर्नाटक की जनता अच्छी तरह समझ रही है. ये सिर्फ 30 केस नहीं है माधव.
Respond to that.
सबसे पहले
Syed Abbas. Respond to that, Syed Abbas.
विनोद साहब, आपको मैं रेस्पॉन्स दे रहा हूँ. सबसे पहले तो आपको ये जानकर खुशी होगी कि जो भगवान श्री राम है सिर्फ आपके नहीं है, हर भारतीय के हैं. मेरे भी, आपके भी, हम सब के भी. विश्व हिंदू परिषद और भाजपा को कोई सर्टिफिकेट नहीं है. अरे भाई साहब सुनिए, तो सुनने का धैर्य रखिए. सुनिए Madhav, this gentleman is not allowing me to speak, sir. I heard you patiently. Now allow me to speak my 30 seconds. Can I come, Madhav? Can you please ask him to be quiet? Can you please allow me my point?
Sir, you are free to speak. The floor is yours. I've asked you the question. Now respond. Is this government acting against Hindus, Syed Abbas? Answer the question.
Okay, if that was the reason, Madhav, as per your question or Vinod Bansal question, if the Congress government was against Hindus, respected sir, the largest amount of percentage of Vokaligas have voted for Congress, Lingayats have voted for Congress, Gurubas have voted for Congress, Hindus have voted for Congress and made them win. Respected sir, the Karnataka mandate is not foolish to vote anti-Hindu people to come into power. So there I boast your bogi. And now final point, Allama Iqbal has beautifully adorned Bhagwan Shri Ram as Imam-e-Hind. We believe he is Imam-e-Hind. So BJP or Vishwa Hindu Parishad does not have a copyright on Lord Bhagwan Shri Ram.
Let me bring in Tuhin Sinha on one more point. Though Tuhin Sinha, you know, it's as objectionable as or controversial, whatever one chooses to call it, the statement of Mr. Awadh may be. There are leaders from the BJP who are also making very controversial comments. Today we have Ishwarappa, a very controversial leader who has made controversial statements in the past, saying Siddaramaiah and son must convert and must move to Pakistan. But even that is not a statement that a responsible leader should be making. Would you say, Tuhin Sinha?
No, such comments. I will denounce such comments on your show. That such comments don't behove any BJP leader, because going to Pakistan is something we don't believe in. They all belong to India, but yes, they have a very compromised political mindset. They can go to any extent for the vote bank, and that is something very embarrassing. That is very shameful. They can't take a stand, today suddenly on your show, somebody is concocting the story that the person, the car sevak who has been arrested has 16 criminal cases. Now, I will have to first verify it from the local unit of Karnataka BJP, because they can concoct anything on your show and get away.
No, there are different cases. There are different cases. I think the point over here, Tuhin, is the timing of this particular case and why he was declared an absconder. I think that's the larger point that has come out through today's document. Yes, there may be cases. Nobody is going to defend any criminal case of any individual. But the point being made is the timing of this happening at this point of time, and that's why this issue has become so controversial. We'll have to leave it there. I'd like to thank Vinod Bansal, Inderpal Singh, Dr. Asha Mirge, as well as Kapil Madan, Vivek Sellers, and of course, Syed Abbas and Tuhin Sinha continue to be with us for debate number 2. Thanks so much for joining us.